All right. Uh, hey there, rock and roller. Well, I mean Tyler. Hello, Tyler. I'm using this as a way to try and test doing a YouTube style like video, but I'm currently really unhappy with the amount of hissiness I have, the noise on the audio. Okay, so I just imported this. Actually, I did it several hours ago, but I haven't actually like taken a look at it. So this is gonna be some stream of consciousness stuff here. Uh, and I've listened to it a little bit, but here we go. We have a guitar. This sounds so much better with some distortion on it than that other track you gave me. Your drums, dude. What's going on there? Also, I might just do a little panning. We're going to get to the drums in a second, but I've become a big fan of having some sort of reverb on pretty much everything ever since I really started getting into room acoustics, and I can hear it more. So we are going to do a bus out. I'm going to select both of these guitars, and whoops, I deselected it. And we're going to send it to bus. I usually do reverb on bus 1, so we'll now verb. We'll call that verb. And we'll just go ahead and, I don't care about that yet. I may in a little while, but we are going to just grab we want it to be stereo from the beginning, so I'm going to change that to stereo. Again, click there for stereo or mono, and we want it to be chroma verb, and we'll go stereo. Dual mono is something I played with a little bit, but I don't quite understand. And now, when we hit these guitars, by having, like, even if we were like hard panned, so even if we hard pan it now and they have the reverb, that means some of the reverb is bouncing around into the other speaker, and that's a good thing for stereo imaging, I think. That sounds cool. I'm not going to spend a lot of... I know you weren't sending this as a mix, but this may be stuff that you do or do not know. Obviously, you could go through all sorts of different presets. You want to make sure that the reverb is set to 0% dry and 100% wet, because the dry signal is the actual what's coming from the original source, and so that's the mix. Yeah, so and I used to think that you should only ever have one reverb, but you can do more. Like, this is a really short reverb. Like, if you listen to it, Well, you don't even hear it. Almost makes me wonder if it's going. So watch this when I hit pause. You should see a little reverb tail there. And as a comparison, if we go to something, well, let's just crank the decay on this. That's 59 seconds. I'm not hearing. Here we go. The cave. We'll hear the cave. So when I hit pause, it keeps going. I don't even remember what I was starting to tell you there. But oh, yeah, I remember now. So you may want to have one that's just the ambience. So if we go back to what were we looking at, like synth hall, and that just adds a little touch to like help it sit more naturally, because anytime you're listening, especially if you're listening in headphones, like if it's just in there without any reverb, then it doesn't sound like it's in any kind of space. And when would you ever hear any instrument without it being in the room it's in? So it's an option. Maybe that's what you're going for, but that's the thing. And then you may want a longer one on top of that too. So we could also like do a second bus. Let's do it just with the lead guitar. And we'll go bus 2 long verb. And you can actually option click drag, if you don't know that already. I have no idea what you know about this. And now we can have a second. That's something you could do. No idea if there's any kind of marriage to that whatsoever. And then you can also do things like EQ the reverb, which this reverb is already EQ'd. This little line is actually an EQ. So you may not need to EQ it. You can also, put a compressor in front of it and sidechain that reverb or behind it. Distort it. Like there's a million things you can do to this reverb now as well. Who knows? Get creative. Have fun. There's no rules. Now, this drummer thing, how do I get the MIDI file up? No. What's that one? Oh, what if I click on the drum kit design? I want the MIDI file. I don't know anything about MIDI. There it is. Okay, it looks to me like you either played this in with a keyboard and then quantized it, because it does look it looks like it's on the grid, but there's something way cooler you can do, and we're going to try to figure that out. This may take me a while because I haven't done it in a while. So I'm actually just going to mute this kit, and man, let's close all this crap. I don't even want that showing. No. I don't care. We're going to go new track. New software. New drummer track. That's how we do it. Now, dude, my dude, check this out. We got a drummer already. All right. So now there's a lot more to this. We got different types. So like, I don't know. What's this one? I don't like that at all. But look, we got this loud and complex. So let's go simple. And do we want cymbals? Oh, and let's try this. Let's try follow. No, don't follow solo. We're going to follow audio 1. Oh, that's so simple. Maybe that is what you did. That's not that different from what you did. And you can extend the, you can go plus. Huh. And you can drag it down. Now the interesting thing is they'll play something that's final at that point. Let's add some more fills. Oh, that's just that one. Let's choose this whole thing. More fills. Yeah, so let's just solo that last bit. One of the things I love doing as a songwriting tool is just putting in the drummer. And like, say you want to have it end on beat. I don't know, that one. It'll redraw it, maybe. And you'll get like, and you get like a hit. And then like you decide to craft your song around that rhythm or not. So actually, since, I mean, you kind of end on a blank there, but we'll put a downbeat on it. And you can, obviously you can adjust the swing a little bit, go into details. Do you want to be ahead of the, let's lay back a little bit. Yeah, and let's do a little more ghost notes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So good. Like, so good. Cool. I haven't even listened to this other part. Let's go ahead and drag that in, huh? Let's loop. We're gonna put that there. And and we'll go ahead and end this at like beat whatever there. Let's go from here. different part. So we don't want hi-hat anymore. We want cymbals, brah. What? Oh, do I just tap over there? Yeah. Or, oh wait, there's another thing. You can do like toms. Let's try that. Yeah, man. Let's bring this down a little bit. We're going to shove this over so it actually lines up and makes more sense. Going back to the reverb idea, I assume there's a little reverb just automatically in this. I don't know. I gotta turn that up too. How do I turn it up? Oh yeah, this one. I'm not sure there's reverb in that already. There's a little room ambience at least, but you could like send that also. So get into the track, X for tracks. I would like to do it this way. It just makes sense to me. Oh, it's going to bus 4. What's in bus 4? Oh, look at that. Yeah. So it does have. Interesting. All right. If you do the arrow asterisk, the key to the right of M, I don't know what it's called, but you can go one bar at a time if you didn't know that. So now if we start turning up, and so yeah, it's got this is another type of reverb. So it's dry, a little bit wet. I don't know why you wouldn't have that all the way wet, but fair enough. Another thing, marker. See if I can remember this. Shift apostrophe makes a marker. And right now I can automatically name it. So this is, we'll call it the bridge riff because it seems like a bridge riff or a pre-chorus or something. Where did that friggin' go? Oh, that went right to the beginning. That's not at all what we wanted to happen. Command Z. Huh? All right, we're going to make a new marker. Oh, that's the one that names it. Option apostrophe? There we go. Option apostrophe makes a new marker. Shift apostrophe names it. Let's call it the pre-chorus. Is pre-chorus hyphenated? I don't know. And now... Now, if I hold down Option and that key next to M, to the right of M, I jump to the next marker. Now, another thing you can do that I don't know how to do yet, and I'm not going to figure it out right now, but is you can actually break... This SoCal thing is now an audio file. This guy named Kyle played it. Probably a whole lot of programmers behind that and people that recorded individual drums and whatnot. So let's all thank them for their hard work. But that's an audio file. But you can break it down so that just the kick comes into one channel and the snare into one channel, etc. So that you could then mix it like you would an actual live set. And not only that, but you could use like the kick drum to sidechain the bass to the kick drum and things like that, which I'll get around to that sometime soon too. Cool, man. This is my first time trying to this. Let me know how you like it. How do I stop? Oh yeah, stop.